Let's start with the question. Do my oil and ore industries produce anything after resources are depleted? I've set up a district with specialized industry, oil or ore, over an area with that natural resource. Buildings pop up, things work, and eventually the resource is depleted. As seen on the natural resources view. The buildings stay up, however, and appear to continue working. Will the buildings continue to work indefinitely? Or do I need to eventually set the district back to generic industry? So how can we solve this? There's one possible answer. Answer 1. What do they produce? Traffic. Lots of traffic. When the oil is depleted, the industries will import those raw materials instead. You can see this on the outside connections info view. This creates a great deal of additional traffic. In fact, the Cities-Skylines official wiki warns of this. This can be quite a shock for your transportation system and supply chain. As a zone which previously supplied raw material will transform into one that needs to import it. 2 city or zone policies will greatly exacerbate the situation. Industrial space planning, doubling product output. Industry 4.0. Now in base game. Increasing product output by 50%. And demanding high education workforce. These 2 policies also increase raw material imports by same amount. I had a large area, about 1/3 of a tile, that I kept as an ore zone long after the ore ran out. It was running both policies. It created tremendous traffic issues in the zone. Strained freeways between the zone and all outside connections. And created long queues at the 2 nearest rail freight depots. Turn off specialty industry when that happens. The general advice is to shut down the specialty industries after the ore or oil runs out. They remain at level 1*, so there is no great loss getting rid of them. Official advice is to remove the specialization from the zone. My own preference is to keep an eye on the natural resources info view. And dezone little squares within the district once their resource is depleted. i.e. change the amber squares into clear. I didn't zone the entire district to begin with. So at that point I zone another part of the district amber. Industrial. And let it be mined. I've never been in a rush. So I just wait for the entire zone to be depleted and then remove its specialization. By the time the last parts of the zone are depleted, the ground pollution is gone from the first parts. And residences and businesses can be zoned. However, you could also shrink the district to exclude the depleted areas. And then zone them for industry again. That would bring general industry. To be more precise. They only have one level. It might be level 3 but they started it. So what's the difference? I thought I saw something about a DLC changing that and allowing them to level. But I can't find it again. Park life. Industries. The queues at the freight depots ran smoothly because I installed a 0.5 km zigzag road for them to queue in. It would have been a disaster if they queued on city streets. I hope this answer helped, and if it did, please drop a comment and subscribe.